Yes, I got my seat back.
Yeah, so how does it look?
It looks good. You know that people even commented last week that we need to come back upstairs here. They liked when you're... Yeah, move closer now. They like when you're close to
I
me.
can't move. Stop.
What?
I can't move closer. Do you know how long it took me to set this position? 'Cause I have to put something behind.
Why
I said
is that?
I said if I come back, if I come back to, I'll come back taller.
Oh.
Because the problem is a height problem.
Nah, you're good. You're very, very good. Yeah.
And so he's crossed his leg again, so we know that he's comfortable.
Thank you. Anyway, you know, why do African men, and I was asking my team here, why do African men find it difficult to show appreciation to their women? You know, I know there are some, you know, but you find out that, let me give you, if you watch some of these movies, this way, the man comes from, a woman, where's my food? You don't do that.
You may not say woman, you say, Mama.
I don't even understand why two people who fell in love call each other sweetie, darling, everything begin, you now become Mama Tomide.
That was one thing, by the way. I didn't want to be called. I appreciate my children, but I would like you to just call me.
But, you know, today I want to show appreciation.
Oh, really?
What?
Okay, go on.
For that, I'm not even doing it again. You're not even grateful.
I don't know where you're going. So,
But, you know, I've discovered that a little appreciation goes a long way from both sides. I know I was talking about the guys, but it goes both ways. And I know we've talked about this before, but when we talk of communication, you know that thing about love languages. You know, do you know that there are some people, I love you means that you are doing certain things.
I love you is not, you know, when you watch movies, read romantic novels, I love you is just something you say. It's not what's coming out of your mouth that matters, it's what you do that matters. So if you say you love me, and I always complain about a particular thing, and you never ever do anything to change it, then your love is questionable. Because I love you, for me, would be that thing that I complain about, that I keep talking about, you make an effort to make it change.
But where does one draw the line from that thing you continue talking about? Is there anything you continue talking about that I
can remember one thing now, but go on. Finish your point. Finish the point you're making.
No. Because when you say that thing you continue talking about, at what point does it now move into nagging, where the guy now sees it as my nagging wife?
You know, I think it's a combination of understanding each other and communication. If there's something that I complain about, and you never ever make an effort to change, and it's something that gets to me, the likelihood is that if our communication is not so good, I don't want to talk about maturity, but if our communication is not so good, and you never ever change, and I keep talking about it, of course, the likelihood is that the woman will begin to nag. If it's something that she feels, whatever it is, she feels particular about.
But what if she feels particular about it, like in the early days when you were nagging me about toothpaste? You know, and we did a show on that. Who does that? Guys, listen. Why would someone nag me that you should press the toothpaste from the bottom, not from the middle? Is there any manual written about where to press toothpaste? And in our early days of marriage, you know, those are the things he used to nag me about. Of course, I didn't pay attention. But you know, I still loved you, even though I didn't pay attention.
I want to say something.
Be very careful. Think carefully.
I want to say that the reason why that thing did not escalate is not because of you. Because God was not the one that was using you at that time. Wait. God wasn't using you.
So who was using me?
I'll tell you now. I say, it may be petty. I say, when you use toothpaste, please press from the bottom. You know how people, it's just the same thing about how people say that in the bathroom, the toilet, the tissue paper should either face this way or be the other way. So I say, when you use the tissue the toothpaste, please press from the bottom. And when you finish, cover it. Now my husband, because I would ask him to do it every day, would press from the middle and would leave the toothpaste uncovered. So I want to ask, that's what I'm saying, who was using you? That's why I said that. So, but yeah, I knew that he loved me, but it was really annoying. It was very, very annoying.
What if?
So
guys,
what happened
wait,
was...
guys, please share these things. Though. Share widely. Share widely.
Wait. So what happened was, when I saw that you were not... I couldn't understand why it was hard for you to cover the toothpaste. So when I saw that, it was almost like... I don't even want to use that. I don't know what to say. I stopped talking. I just began to cover it myself. And then when I did, he now felt guilty. That's what happened.
So isn't that a more excellent way? Because what happens, what if the way you felt strongly about pressing it from the bottom, I felt strongly about pressing it from the middle?
Yes, and leaving it uncovered. That's not true. You are just doing it you said you...
No, it's because of that. That's why toothpaste manufacturers now created new toothpaste that the cover is, you just flip it.
I said something earlier. I said, I think it has to do with communication, understanding each other, and possibly also a bit of maturity. Huh?
I said I was not mature that time.
No, I'm not talking about you.
Oh.
So I'm saying, in my own case, I complained. It wasn't working. So I decided, let me just do this myself. And when I began to do it, you stopped. It wasn't a make or break situation in our marriage. It was just something that, gosh, we just got to marry.
But it is the accumulation of such things that now lead to make or break. So what happens when, as a guy, I feel as seriously as you feel? I feel... I feel seriously about pressing toothpaste from the middle. You feel seriously about pressing toothpaste from the bottom. Now we both feel very seriously about it.
By the way, till today, the man I married still presses toothpaste from the middle. But not an issue anymore. You know why? Because at least it is covered. And
because maturity has come on the side of my wife. She has realized that if you press from the middle, if you press from the bottom, you press from the top, it does not affect the quality of the toothpaste inside.
So anyway, it is no longer an issue. Something I can live with. I'm fine with it. You don't press from the bottom, fine. Every time it's time for me to use the toothpaste, I push it nicely to the middle to push it.
Isn't that a form of OCD?
Yeah, but it's not an issue anymore. I don't fuss about it. So I've learned to live with it. So
what does OCD mean to the person watching it?
Obsessive
compulsive disorder.
That's when you are just particular about petty things. Certain things.
No. You can't say particular, because I remember the children were making fun of me when we do the Sunday Common Sense. That I put my Bible at a particular place. I put my diary. I put my, okay, don't let's go into that. But it could be a form of obsessive compulsive disorder. If the toothpaste must be, so the gradient must be.
But what I'm saying is, let's leave toothpaste. It's no longer an issue because I don't complain. I don't complain about toothpaste. I just life goes on. But the point you're trying to make is that if you say you love someone, make an effort.
When you say you love somebody, you got to let them know about it.
Okay, so when you say you love somebody,
when you say somebody,
okay, sing the song. The point is, when you say that you love someone, you have to make an effort. I never understand how a man chases a woman falls in love with her, chases her, will do anything to get her attention. And once he marries her, he switches off. And she just becomes like part of the, I don't know.
I think there is this thing in a lot of guys, the thrill of the hunt. And if you treat your wife or the woman in your life like a hunt, you are going to mess up your life. My advice to guys has always been, you were such an angel of light before she said yes. You called her nice things, you said nice things to her. You showed
Sent
your
messages,
affection,
checked up on her,
you
and
know,
all that.
and then you get married and you stop all those things. What's wrong with us?
I think,
You know?
and I think that thing about, and it goes both ways. If I paid attention to my appearance before we got married, if I always made sure that, when you came, I didn't have a wrapper or a kikoi or something around my chest, and I was, properly dressed, and I paid attention to my appearance. I shouldn't, because of marriage, gradually downgrade to the point where I am just the way. I'm just.
And you know that causes a lot of wahala because he has, he married a chick who took care of herself, and then after, now I'm married, man, and she just leaves herself, and the guy is working in the office and every day he's interacting with fine girls, and all that. And then he comes home and she's wrapping the thing and say, Baba Tomide. Welcome, Baba Tomide. And the whole house is smelling of onions. There are some.
I don't know why you always say onions. Why you always go on about the house smelling of onions.
But guys, I think the guys are laughing. I'm speaking to you. In fact, guys, I'm speaking to you. These ones here in front of me. Look, courtship must never stop.
I agree.
The courtship must never stop. September 26th, we're going to be 28 years.
God saved me. When he said September 20, I was like, yeah.
What?
20. I could see you trying to 20. I said, God saved you right there. Because I was like, yeah, September 20. Then you paused. 20 what? So God saved you there, but yeah, go on.
You see the very terrorist tendencies that are appearing in my wife now. This is intimidation. So a man is not allowed to forget.
The point is,
on September 26th,
yes, sir,
we will be 28 years married. The courtship has never stopped.
Marriage.
Oh, tell me, is there anything I used to do then that I stopped doing?
Oh, yeah.
Like what?
You used to write me this nice love notes.
But I write SMS now.
When did you write? When was the last one you wrote?
Jesus.
When was the last one you wrote? You can even check my phone now. We will check our phone.
But wait. But all those times I come and your daughter, I will call your daughter. All those times I come and I say, my wife, my days, and I'm saying all that. And then your daughter says, what's wrong with you people? That is public display of affection. It is illegal. What's wrong with your daughter?
So what I'm saying is,
No.
You used to write notes, those nice love notes that you don't do anymore, but you tell me. You tell me regularly. I'm just saying, what I think.
But you are making it sound like I was committing a sin. You are making it look bad that...
You asked, what are the things I used to do then that I don't do anymore? And I've told you.
Okay, do you want me to still be writing on paper and sending you?
No, we don't need paper. You have your phone.
All those times that you even said it on this show once that I will check on you, baby, you're good, baby, you're right. That one is not enough.
You said, what are the things I used to do that you don't do anymore? And I've told you, English, you used to write me love notes. Tell me how much you loved me and all that.
Because that time I was living in Lagos, you were living in Ibadan. So now we are living in the same roof.
Yes.
Under the same roof.
So now I, from time to time, will send you messages telling you how much I appreciate you. You want to check?
No, because I think even last week I sent you one and you said, "Oh, you did, oh."
Yeah. So the point is, the point we're trying to make is this. It's true. You send me occasionally.
Oh, you want it every day?
So the point. Let's not be neighbor or forget the point. The point is that it is good for both parties to continue to make an effort even after marriage. I think that's the point we're trying to make. And we're also trying to say that I love you is not something you say verbally. In fact, by the way, there are men that they manage to communicate that they love the woman till they marry her. Afterwards, it's like a struggle to say, just open your mouth and say, I love you. If the woman says, I love you, you can even tell the guys, me too. As if it is forbidden that once you have married a woman, you must not say, I love you in public. You know that happens.
Yeah.
But
how am I doing?
You're doing good. You're doing good.
I'm doing good. Okay.
You're doing good.
And even that one of messages, I do send you messages.
Okay, once in a while, yeah, you do. But
it cannot be more than once in a while now. Do you want it every day?
Oh boy. Anyway, okay, it's all right. You have done well. You have tried. The point is that do not, and women we're emotional beings. So it is good for a man to at least notice his wife once in a while, to let her know that he sees the effort she's making, just the way that the woman should do the same. I think that what makes marriage is hard work. Marriage is a lot of work, because you have to juggle, communication, the children, finances, fees. Marriage is hard work. There's a lot going on besides being happy with each other. There's so much going on. So it's important that, because it's such hard work and it's for life. That was God's plan. It was not the plan that you marry this one today, stay a while, and then you leave them. Because it's such hard work and because there's so many moving pieces, things to sort out, it requires a lot of effort. So every time you notice the other person, you let them know that I appreciate what you're doing. It gives them the energy and the strength
absolutely
to go on. I don't know if that
it does, and that's why, guys, let's appreciate the women God has given us. Let's appreciate them. Let's tell them. Don't write messages every day. You don't have to write it every day, but occasionally, like I do, write. And even if you are not gifted in poetry, just
don't do poetry. If it's not your thing, don't bother.
You're the wind in my sails. You are the polish in my nails. You shift my heart to overdrive. You make me glad to be alive. Your hair is as wavy as ships in the Navy. And if loving you is wrong, I don't want to be right, baby. Sugar.
So,
you're not sugaring me.
That's it. So,
you're not sugaring me.
If you are going to say something nice to your wife, don't do what you just did. Other people's lines from various movies, from various books. Don't do that. Let it just be something that is coming from your heart.
Well, so where that one you think is coming from my toe? Where do you think it's coming from?
I see that line has been the same line, the same script has been reading for 20 something years, more than 28 even. So the point is, if you are going to do something like that, let it be real.
No, so this one is not real.
I can repeat it just so that they know. Your hair is as wavy as ships and
wait. That tells you I just got you. That means I've said it to you so much.
No.
You have internalized it.
I think
You
we're done
know
for
it.
today.
All right, guys, we're done. Let me finish this matter. You know, Oya Sugar. You're not going to sugar me. You are giving ladies a bad example. Your husband wants to sugar. Oya Sugar. Oya, you to sugar back.
Don't do. Yeah, it's like ships in the night.
Yeah. It's
Be
enough.
original. Just be original.
That one too is original now. Okay, it's enough. All right, guys, please share widely.
Shout out.
Comment. Comment. Let's hear your comments. And I want to thank Onugu from Makurdi, Nigeria. Makurdi is that's where River Benue. I went to Makurdi a couple of times. In this place. Then Afra from Mombasa, and then my friend Dr. Tolu Oaje from Ibadan. Thank you. I read your comment, and we are acting on it. Okay? So
Yeah,
thank you guys. Please, guys, write your comments and tell Taiwo that what?
I don't know.
What are you looking for
You are
there?
the one who held me.
Can't I hold my wife?
Okay.
I can't hold my wife.
You can hold me.
Yeah,
You're saying something.
I've forgotten. Bye.
Jesus Christ. What were you saying?
I forgot.